Okay, I got the wife handling a screaming child upstairs, so I gotta make this quick. Um, so what I'm doing here is, instead of having I had two tracks. I had one for freight that came around here, and I had one for high-speed rail. So instead of doing two tracks, I just have one track here. There's a switch, splits off, so freight can go around here, and I can do my whole fishing freight deal here, and high speed will come around the temple here and around like this, and they'll both go across the bridge and then reconnect up over here and then go around, and boom. And on this side it'll split again, and man, my daughter's screaming up a storm. It'll split again, and I'll have the yard area over there. So I think that'll work out, because that way I'm using the same track. Oop, I was off there. I'm using the same track and just branching off here for my little freight, my fishing area, and that could get unloaded and loaded. Otherwise, I can have more freight go around here, stay on the same track, and then it'll split off. I'll have a spur somewhere, maybe back over there, for the high speed to come off and like basically park, and I'll be able to go around with my freight. So this is looking promising to me. We'll have to see how it actually works. And I have a weird little jog in here. You can see I kludged this little spot. Meh. Some of my stuff may not like that. But we'll see. We'll see. And I have my bridge. Yay! Which was in a rev when I had my layout in the other room. And now I'll put it back here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have the whole thing higher. So I'm going to have the whole thing up this high. And then take the temple up even higher. So take the temple up. The temple hill up here. Be a nice little view block. And then I think most of the stuff in the back will just stay the same. I'll play around with this, make this a higher mountain. And then I might redo that mountain back there, make it a little bit higher. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, before I put the stuff back on, I'm going to take pencil and mark these and try my hand at painting the background. Yeah. I have another solution, but as checkbook modeling, essentially it's like, I think it's $200 for this kind of tree backdrop thing. And that looks really nice. It's photograph basically of these trees that would kind of, trees and mountains, be kind of nice. And but do I want to spend the money on it or just give it a shot and paint it up? So these are all modules. I'll take all those out and put them over here, and then after marking where the streets are, like there's a street here, there's the farm there, I'll kind of mark all that off in pencil, and then I'll try my hand at doing some painting. I don't know, it might work out, we'll see. But yeah, I'll do that before I put the stuff back on this time. Smart. This panel in the back actually is just held on with some screws, so I could actually do the same thing there and try to do a little cityscape. Someone did a really cool foam core kind of pop-up. They basically did some copies of buildings, put them down on foam core, cut those buildings out, and you got a little dimension to them. They were pretty nice. It was like a version of a flat, but just on foam core, and it had a nice look. But I don't know if that would work with my layout. But all that aside, this would totally work out. I'd have a spot here. I could still do a version of Kiwamura, wherever it went. Oh, it's back there. I think that's it back there. The residential area would still probably stay here. I might keep that low this time, do away with my bridge. I'm not sure for cars, car bridge. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Very interesting though. I am digging this. This would be, if this works out, it'll be great. So what I'll probably end up doing is just kind of going with this, and then see if it works. I'll fix this up. I'm gonna lift this up and basically put foam core in here, and craft like some kind of, I have to figure this out, but craft some kind of thing here so it looks like this is actually going over something. It'll be like a drop, like a gully. Do the same thing on this side and take the foam core and go all the way out and keep it a little bit higher, and that actually takes care of my wanting the track to be up higher, and then I'll deal with this. I think that grade is actually okay. We just need something under it obviously, but woohoo, very cool. So that's a couple of things in the bridge which I wanted to get in. I wanted to have the track up higher. I wanted to have the water lower, because as it stood now, it seemed like it was just like really like right at the edge. And so what I'll do is I'll put the fishing stuff back on this guy and build this whole area up, be about this height, so it'll come around and be a whole thing, will be all that height. And then this will just be, the temple area will be up higher. Whew. All right, I'm gonna call that a win. I'm gonna pack it up and go see about my crying daughter. She's at 4.5 years old, and at that, everything is wrong, or everything is awesome. So we'll see what's going on. All right, thanks all. Comments always welcome. You see something that I'm not seeing here, besides pieces of track and stuff flying around. With this configuration, if something is like you're gonna explode, whatever, please let me know. Again, this is going to be the high speed on the inside here, and then the freight will be able to go out here when I want it to. Provide a little fun. Cool. All right. Thanks all, and hopefully it works out power-wise. That's the other thing that is the bane of my existence. Is it's like, not being a power guy. I basically am just using these Kato power packs, and there's always something that happens. There's always some like, oh, you didn't count on that happening. But I'm thinking with these, the N-scale switches, if I switch this one to the inside and switch that one to the inside, then this track should be dead. And then if I do the opposite, then this track will be alive and this track will be dead, which will give me another opportunity to do something there. Maybe a curved station, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll take this whole section and move it out more and put a station in there. Oh, quick goat thinking, because then I would be able to actually, if I push this out more and took the switch and moved it all the way out to there, then I could have my station here, kill the power to the inside. Now my freight can run on the outside. I think that might be it. We'll see how that looks later. All right, all. Thanks a lot. Comments welcome, like I said. Thank you very much. We'll see.